You know when you like think that bangs are a good idea when your hair is straightened, but then you forget that you have natural hair, and then this happens. It's okay, this video will probably go unlisted later on. I say that as if I'm about to be some super famous YouTuber who's gonna have lots of subscribers, so I don't need this amateur video. For the past couple weeks, I have been trying so hard to decide what I was gonna do for my first video. I am very much into makeup. I'm very much into anything revolving around makeup. So I often look at makeup stuff on Instagram almost all the time, and I've come across some of the beautiful makeup trends that exist on the internet. So I decided, hey, these makeup trends look really, really, really good, like individually. How could I possibly mess them up? I could just throw them together in one video. I'm gonna be combining 3 pretty popular makeup trends right now in the world of 2020, and try to make it look good. My sincere apologies to the people who I guess invented these looks, who have worked so hard to make them look amazing, and I'm not doing it justice today. I'm gonna try to make it look as good as I can. So let's hope that I can manage to do that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do this and talk about myself a little bit. Quick disclaimer, this is not a tutorial. This is not a tutorial. Repeat after me. This is not a tutorial. This is not a tutorial. I'm not showing you how to do this because I'm probably gonna fail, and I don't want you to end up looking like me. Let's get started. All the products that I'm going to be using will be in the description, because if I have to pause every time to say what product I'm using, I'm gonna lose my train of thought. I will introduce this primer though, because I have a few things to say about this primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I will say one thing about this primer, and that is that I don't like it. Surprise, surprise! It makes my skin look kind of white, and whenever anything looks slightly white on black people, it looks ashy. In person, it's like the difference between my neck and my face is it's a little scary. The first makeup trend that I'm gonna start with, that I'm not gonna talk through about while I'm doing it, is the two-toned eyebrow trend that I've been seeing. It was started by a male anyway. If I can figure out how to edit it, a picture will be somewhere over here if I can figure out how to edit it in, but he's the one I'm assuming that started the trend, because his entire page almost is filled with these two-tone eyebrows, and I've seen a lot of people tag him in their two-tone eyebrow look, so I'm gonna assume that he started the trend. If he did not start the trend, please comment down below who started the trend, and I will give them credit somehow. A lot of the people that have done this use non-toxic glue stick. I don't have that. I don't have a non-toxic lipstick. So I read about online that you could use lash glue. This could go wrong. This could go really, really, really wrong. 1 like equals 1 prayer for my eyebrows, because if my eyebrows come off, you know, maybe I'll just shave them off. God, I really hope I don't lose my eyebrows. All right, here we go. Oh God. I will start talking about my channel once I glue these down and I make sure that my eyebrows are gonna stay down. My name is Kirsten, 21, in college. Which means time to panic, because oh my God, adulthood is coming up. I have been into makeup for quite a while. I think a freshman is when I started to kind of be like, yo, makeup is dope because you can basically look like a totally different person with makeup on. So I started doing a lot of makeup related I say content very lightly because I didn't have like a makeup account then. My makeup account came sophomore year, but I started doing a lot of makeup, started experimenting with a lot of makeup, and I kind of realized that yeah, makeup is definitely like something that I love and something that I love to do. I love doing makeup on other people. I like doing makeup on myself. I then created my makeup Instagram in 2018, late 2018. I, had some people that were, interested in my makeup endeavors. So I was like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of fun. I think I kind of like this. I had been talking about making a YouTube channel for a while. After years, I guess you could say, of deciding and kind of figuring things out, my YouTube channel was finally born. I know that a lot of people are not fans of the beauty community, especially in 2020. I think people are not as huge of a fan of the beauty community. So I thought, well, I could do makeup content, but then I run the risk of, people not really liking it or people not really just liking me in general. So I was just like, I guess it's just a risk that I'm gonna have to take because I really want to do makeup videos. I thought that at the time it might be more fun, I thought, to do other stuff besides just makeup, so that I'm not just doing makeup related things, because I'm not really interested in things like reviewing makeup or being on PR lists or anything like that. I'm not really interested in that. Okay, well, what can I do with my channel? And that's where the concept of K-pop came in. I've been into K-pop since 2012, and I have grown to really love and appreciate K-pop over the years. I was like, well, I like makeup and I like K-pop, so why not just do an entire channel that's revolving around K-pop and makeup? I was thinking about this past semester about maybe doing videos where I either talk about K-pop or recreate a makeup look from a music video and call it Makeup Monday. Hence why this video is being uploaded today, is because it is Makeup Monday. I thought that would be something cool that I could do, is to do like a little Makeup Monday type of deal and just upload videos on Mondays of me just doing makeup and me just kind of talking about things. And I decided that I was gonna do that. So one of my uploads that you can expect during the week is one on Monday, where it may be me recreating a makeup look from a K-pop music video, or me just doing makeup in general and just kind of chatting or doing a tutorial. Then I decided, okay, well, if I'm gonna do that, like, that's cool. Makeup Mondays, do a video, film the video on Sunday, edit Monday, and then upload it Monday. But, just doing one video a week, maybe I should do a second video. And that's when I kind of came with the idea of talking about the K-pop industry. I want to talk about, as an idea of something that I want to talk about, is more controversial problems with the K-pop industry. You don't really see a whole lot of K-pop YouTubers talking about controversial things on YouTube, and the main reason is because from what I'm assuming is that a lot of them are probably a little scared. They're probably a little nervous to talk about controversial topics, because controversial things talked about on YouTube can get you canceled. Cancel culture does exist. It is thriving. I don't know if I should say thriving. That makes it sound like it's a good thing. As an amateur, I think that it doesn't really matter if I talk about it, because I don't have an audience right now. Although these topics are controversial, that they are things that should be kind of discussed. I've seen a couple, you know, Asian, you know, or K-pop related people who talk about things related to Korean culture, just like Asian culture in general, try to talk about topics like this, like cultural appropriation and colorism and racism in the industry. I've seen people like Jessica Viba and Johnny. I've seen them try to touch on things like this to try to bring awareness to the fact that it does exist and that it's something that people should be talking about. And yet I haven't really seen a whole lot of like black channels, black K-pop channels talking about it all too much, at least not nowadays. I have kind of made the decision that if it's worth discussing, then you should discuss it. If you think that something is important that will not hurt anyone by you talking about it, at least won't like inherently hurt someone, then you should definitely talk about it if you think it's an issue that needs to be brought to the light. I'm going to be talking about, I made kind of a list of things that I, you know, would like to talk about. I'm kind of deciding if I actually want to like do my makeup while talking about it and just have it be like, you know, talk and do makeup type of thing, or if I really strictly like want to already have my makeup on and just sit and talk about it and, you know, look at my notes and just kind of have a conversation. Some of the videos that I have planned to talk about, I'm definitely not going to be doing my makeup for because it may be disrespectful. One of them is going to be the cultural appropriation video because that is a serious topic, and doing my makeup while talking about it may seem like I'm not really, you know, being serious, and it may come off as disrespectful, which we don't want. So I think that I'm going to do that, and I decided that I wanted to do that on Thursdays. As of right now, it's being called Talk Thursday. That is going to change in the future. Some of these things I haven't really seen a whole lot of people talking about, and I wish people were talking about it a little bit more, so I'm taking it upon myself to talk about them and do like a little Talk Thursday. And I'm definitely going to say this before, like as a disclaimer when I get into these videos, that this is not meant to attack a specific person or a specific group of people. I'm talking in a general sense because it's not just, as much as some people online will say, oh, it's always this fandom that's doing this, and it's always that fandom that's doing that, and it's always this specific idol that's doing this. If you kind of look at it on a general scale, you'll see that it's not just those people, that a lot of other people do it too, and that they may just not know that it's a problem, or they may know that it's a problem and they just don't care. It's, you know, it's a whole thing. I have a pretty long list of things to talk about that will probably get me through a couple months worth of videos, but I'm not gonna be accepting requests from people until I completely run out of ideas. Also, this is kind of showing up, not really, so I'm a little scared. I might have to whip out my my gel eyeliner to kind of hit this with and pray, cross my fingers and pray to God that it's not going to make the glue and the concealer lift, because that would be horrible. And I also want to make it clear that when I make these videos, I am taking them very seriously. So I will be doing research. I will be, if I can figure out how to edit photos, I will be editing photos in to show as evidence, as proof that this does exist and that this is happening, and that it's not just a thing that I'm making up. Nope, it's real. It's as real as it can be. I also want to say this, and I will say this in the video when the time comes for me to make it, that I'm not only going to be talking about the idols that have done some of these things, but I'm also going to be talking about the entertainment companies, because some of the lack of response from these entertainment companies have made me very sad. You would think that with a lot of companies, especially now, trying to gain popularity overseas, not just in America, but just overseas in general, you would think that they would maybe care a little bit more, just a little bit. But nope. Some companies do not care. Sometimes it has to do with Korean culture as a whole and less about, you know, the idols themselves, but it might actually have to do with a way bigger picture. When it comes to the fans, that is kind of something that I really need to sit down and kind of delve into. There may not be as much evidence. I can try to collect as much as I can, but please understand if I cannot collect all evidence about these issues, because I didn't take screenshots of things that I saw when it happened. And of course I can always just tweet out. I'll put my Twitter down in the description, by the way, if you want to follow me. But I can always just go around on Twitter and just ask people like, hey, do you know anything about this? Or hey, I'm gonna be making a video about this, do you have anything like that you could send to me that has to do with this? But then you kind of run the risk of, like, you know, Korea stan Twitter craziness that like might run into some people that are like hostile, and I didn't think about that. So, you know, but I'm gonna try to collect as much information as I can about these topics. I also want to talk about fan issues, not just on Twitter, but just fan issues in a general sense. I'm just gonna talk about this because I see this as kind of an issue, as things that are like breaking the K-pop fandom and world kind of apart, that it really shouldn't break us up. It really shouldn't make us feel indifferent towards one another. We should be able to kind of be together and be able to come to an understanding of each other. I think that making these type of videos might help that, or it might not. We'll see. I'm just hoping that people will begin to, I guess, with the videos that I make, anybody who watches it, that they will kind of see why people are frustrated with it, or why people may be upset with some of the things that are going on, and come to a level of understanding. That is kind of the whole point of me making these videos, is to come to a level of understanding and be able to see the point of view of other people, even if they don't want to accept it, because that's the point is not to get people to accept it and be like, yes, I'm gonna change, I'm not gonna do this anymore. It's a real problematic past. I'm gonna turn a whole new leaf just because Kirsten said so. No, that is not the point. At least then you can't say that nobody made a video to inform you, or to possibly educate you, or to get you at a point of understanding in which you understand why people are upset. Because hello, my video is there. I finished my eyebrows. This is what it looks like. It looks kind of gross because if I had glue, I might have been able to glue down my eyebrows a little bit better. They're kind of uneven a little bit, but my eyebrows have always been uneven. My eyebrows are cousins, not twins. I'm gonna do the eyeliner one. So the eyeliner one is like when you do normal eyeliner and then it comes up on your crease. That's what I'm gonna do before I do the fox eye one, because the fox eye one is literally just you pop on some lashes and boom, fox eye. And while I do that, let's try to chat some more. I'm really bad at talking. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about, and I didn't really give myself a topic for this first video of things that I'm gonna talk about. You know, I'm just so lazy and I just don't feel like it. I finished the eyeliner thing. I did it as best as I could. I think lashes are gonna fix this. These are the lashes that I'm gonna be using. I bought these from Amazon. I'm gonna be using them to do the fox eye trend, which is half putting the lashes on your eye and making your eye go elongate outward. I don't think this is gonna work on me because my eye shape is weird. Oh my god, what if I titled this video "Combining 3 Makeup Trends Fail" and then it ends up turning out okay? Then I'm gonna have people in the comments being like, you said you failed and this is good, it looks good. Then I'm gonna have people yelling at me. I'm sensitive, please don't yell at me, oh my god. So we're gonna pop on this fox eye. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see maybe some Korea story times. I'm not gonna focus a whole lot on that for Makeup Monday. because I don't have a lot of stories, and if I use up all the stories, then I'm not really gonna have much to talk about. This first video kind of sucked. I look strange with the lashes like that. It looks weird. I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera, finish the rest of my face so that y'all don't have to witness it. So I will see you all in a bit. Okay, I just finished doing the rest of my makeup off camera. I took my hair down because I thought that it would look better with my hair down. You can probably guess that it doesn't look better. Final thought, the eyebrows, dope. Love them. Would I do it again? I don't really know, because honestly I would need to get glue because my eyebrows just do not want to listen. But I don't think I necessarily failed on them. They look nastier in person than they do on camera. On camera it doesn't look horrible, but in person it looks kind of bad. The second trend, the like eyeliner one, it's okay. It just kind of looks okay. I'm kind of sad. I wanted it to look nice, but I think I kind of messed it up a little bit. The fox eye thing is not for me. I don't like the way it's elongating my eyes a little too much. I tried to put on some mascara to try to even it out. It still looks kind of weird on me. Whew, that was a lot. So if you guys enjoyed this video, subscribe, I guess, for more content in the future. I'm going to try to upload on Thursday with my very first Talk video. My social medias will be down in the description. If you want to follow me on there, that would be great. I will most likely be giving updates talking about when the next video will be out on there. Give this video a like. Remember, 1 like equals 1 prayer for my eyebrows when I try to take this off, that my eyebrows will still be intact. I'll see you in the next video.